Hi, actors. It's Wendy Elaine Wright, talent manager at WAW Entertainment in Los Angeles, California, with some advice to you today about money and how much it costs to actually start an acting career. And why I think that your very best plan of action when you first get to LA would be not to take any acting classes or pursue acting for at least 1 year. Does that sound shocking? 1 year. I think you should get 2 jobs. And I think you should work very hard for 1 straight year and put aside $8,000 to $10,000. And once that 1 year is over, then you start your acting career. And here's why. I've done a little tally of how much it actually costs to starting an acting career. And the reason it costs money to start a career in acting is because you're starting a business. You are starting an independent sole proprietorship. You are a business entity and you have business expenses and you need startup capital, okay? So let's just think about this right here. Headshots cost $500. To reproduce your headshots, to turn them into 8x10s is like $75. When you sign up for Actors Access account and your LA Casting account, that costs $15 a month, plus $68 for unlimited submissions on Actors Access, plus $25 for every photo that you upload, and you need like 4 to 6. Now, you're going to need some kind of sizzle reel or demo reel. That's at least $250 per scene. Postcards, $75. Your business cards, $40. Acting classes. Say you take an acting class, like $300 a month for a class. Or if you take 2, which you probably need to take, that's like $600 a month just for acting classes, which is more than $6,000 a year. Your CD workshops. Let's say you take 2 or 3 CD workshops. They're $35 a piece. You take a couple a week, every single month for the entire year. You understand what I'm saying? Your SAG, it costs you $3,000 to join SAG-AFTRA. IMDb Pro, you need a pro account. That's $15 a month. Your LA Casting profile, we already talked about, it's like $140 per year, okay? When you total all that up, you're at $10,365. $10,365 to start your acting business. Now let's say you don't do it the smart way, because what I just told you is the smart way. Let's say you do it the way every other actor does it. Not every other actor. A lot of actors come out and do it the wrong way, okay? They finish college, they come out here to California with these big dreams, they're really excited, and they just want to, like, act. Don't have any money, maybe $1,500 in the bank, and they've just come out here. Okay, watch out, because $1,500, once your car breaks down, that's gone. Just saying. Okay, so God forbid your car breaks down, that's how quick that goes. You come out here, and you start taking classes. And you get up on Actors Access and LA Casting, and you can upload 1 or 2 photos. But you don't have enough to upload more because you need to wait to payday. So you can get a couple of jobs. You used headshots that a friend took because you couldn't really afford a full session. So you're getting a couple auditions here or there, but you're not really in competition with really good stuff because your headshots suck. So, you know, they're getting tossed out and they're picking people who've spent quality money on headshots to get a really good look. All right, so you're doing a couple auditions. You're not making any money out of it because in the beginning you're only doing non-union work just to build your resume. So you're working and you're taking time off to book jobs to get you experience. But you really need headshots, but you can't afford them, but you are saving money for them. Okay, now you get your headshot session. You get some headshots, you have to upload them. You can only upload 1 or 2 because you don't have the money. But say now you've got them all uploaded. It's 3 months later, you got them uploaded. Okay, you got to reprint your headshots. But you can only pick 1 shot to do because you can't afford to have 8x10s of 2 different looks, just the 1 look. So you need to wait till the next payday to get the second look. This goes on all year long. It's the most stressful, annoying, pain in the ass thing that you can be doing, right? You need to be having a business card that you can send to everybody, a postcard. You can't afford postcards right now, and you can't afford this postage. So you got to wait till the next payday for that. This is going on for like a year. And if by any chance you happen to book a job that is SAG eligible, makes you SAG eligible, and then you happen to book a second job, which then you have to become a must join and join SAG, that's $3,000. Where's that money come from? You'll piss everybody off if you don't have the money to join SAG when you've booked the job. if you have a manager by the end of your first year and you don't have great headshots, a slam and demo, all of your pictures up on LA Casting and Actors Access, and everything they need, you are going to piss them off and they're not going to want to work with you because you're an amateur and we can tell the difference. We don't want to deal with amateurs. We want to deal with pros. And professionals understand that this business costs money. Okay, amateurs are still living in the land where their parents pay for everything and they don't realize the value of money and that it costs money to have a business yet. But you're young and you don't really know that. So, I understand. Let's say you need an IMDb Pro account, which is $15 a month, so that you can keep track of, find out what every producer and director and casting director are doing, what they're casting, what they have been casting. Before you go out and audition, you need to know that. But you can't afford that because that's an extra $15 a month. Do you see how difficult an acting career can be if you do not have the money to provide for all the expenses that are going to come up? I get that you have the dream and that you are anxious and excited to get working. But I promise you, it will be 10 times easier if you just take a year, save all the money that you need, and then go into the second year full steam ahead with the ability to purchase the marketing tools that you need. I haven't even talked about the fact that you need to pay for casting director workshops. Sometimes intensives are $150. To agent showcases, manager showcases, marketing workshops with like Dallas Travers or other people you want to get involved. It costs money to be successful in any business, and the acting business is no exception. Okay, listen, hard conversation to have, I know. If you've been here a couple months and you see this is already starting to happen, slow it down. Slow your roll. It's okay. Just put a halt on what you're doing. Stop spending the money you have. Get 2 jobs. Work for a year. Put that 10 grand aside. And believe me, your second year will be like a breeze, a piece of cake. You won't struggle day after day, month after month, stressing about money, stressing about where your money's going to come from, never having the right headshots, never having enough money for classes. That will deplete your spirit. That will bleed into all your auditions. That will make you an unhappy person. And unhappy, stressed out people are not hired by casting directors. That's the surest way to not get called in and not get called back. You need to be at peace. You need to be at ease. And you need to be comfortable and relaxed. And having that money in the bank just to know that it's there so that you can afford your classes and your life and your acting classes, that will give you the peace that you need. Okay? Maybe you'll take my advice, maybe you won't. Doesn't matter, I guess. I mean, everyone learns from their own experiences. But after being here 25 years, I've seen it all. And I've seen the actors that make it and the ones that don't. And my advice is good. So I hope you take it. Another secret from a Hollywood talent manager. Talk to you later.